Hi, I'm Alison, creator of PilatesOnline.ie, and I'm here today with Deborah, who is 38 weeks pregnant with her first baby, and together we're going to show you how to use the birth ball at home throughout your pregnancy to help support your body through the changes that pregnancy brings. What we're going to do is show you how to get on the ball properly, how to find the ball that's perfect for you and to make sure it's in the right alignment, or keeping your body in the right alignment. And also then we're going to show you the benefits of how using the ball in your everyday life, if you can at all, at home, will help support your postural muscles, keep your back strong, your tummy strong, your waist strong, help you to carry your bump better, to relieve the traditional ailments of pregnancy like bad posture, lower back pain, pelvic pain, and carrying the bump quite low. So what we want to do today is just show you how to do all that, give you a couple of little things that you could be doing at home to get you started, and following on from that, you could have a look at our full follow along program at home, how to use the ball and all the different exercises that you can do on the ball. Okay, so the first part of this is to really show you how to get on and off the ball safely so that you don't have any accidents, which is the first thing. But the second thing is that there's two differences when you're sitting on the ball. You could sit down on it like you're perching on a chair, or you can get onto it in a different method, which I'm going to show you. So what I would say to you is, if it's your first time to use the ball, it's ideal if you put the ball against a wall or you have it against your couch or a chair so that it isn't likely to move from behind you. So if you were on your own, you would be bending forward, reach in between the legs, open up the legs and lift the tail as high as you can and back yourself in onto the ball. So that ideally you're sitting in the middle of the ball. There's as much ball in front of you as there is behind you. Now I'll just get you back up again, Deborah. What I might get you to do is close your feet a little bit and then just perch on it down as if you're just sitting on a chair. So you're not really lifting your bum back at all. You're just sitting down like you're sitting on a chair. So you can see the difference in this position. It's much more likely to be rounded spine. You're just tipping over to the edge and you're not getting right up on top of the wall, getting the support that the body can, or the ball can offer your body during your pregnancy. So we'll do that again. Standing up, open the legs just a little bit wider, reach in between the legs to grab the ball, lift the tail up and back as far as we can, and down we pop. So as you can see, the difference in that is vast. And what happens is naturally the tailbone sticks out slightly, which gives us this lovely natural arch, and the spine is just naturally stacking up on top in the correct alignment. The spine, the head is sitting right on top of the spine, and the shoulder blades are right back and down, which is really perfect position. So if all Deborah did was for an hour every evening was sit on the ball in this position, she would feel all the postural muscles of her upper back engaging and working, the middle back muscles engaging and working, which is going to really help to counteract the slouching forward and the rounding forward that we often get during pregnancy. It's also going to look at core stability, because this ball is moving around. It's not like sitting on a chair. So because it's moving around, your body and your internal muscles, your core muscles, are constantly contracting and relaxing. It's very light. You won't feel it like you're doing sit-ups or anything. You certainly won't feel like you've had an ab workout, but there's constant engagement all the time. So because the ball, obviously she's sitting really still, but if you were sitting at home, you're watching telly, you might be moving slightly from side to side. Now the movement side to side brings loads of benefits as well. You're obviously moving and mobilizing the pelvis. We're going to start getting that unstable base. You can keep going. Unstable base going underneath you. And as Deborah's moving here, she's going to start bouncing as well. So I'm going to keep talking. You're going to keep watching what she's doing. Now she's going side to side and go forward and back and just generally bouncing. But even if you were just sitting on it, maintain that upright spine and working those core muscles. We're going to work these waist muscles to help pull the bump inwards and upwards to really help support the body as your baby grows. You're also going to be working in a natural way, just pelvic engagement, pelvic floor engagement, as well as your tummy muscles, your waist muscles and your back muscles. So there's so much benefits that the ball can offer, and literally you can slow down there. Even if it was just sitting on the ball watching half an hour of television every evening, you will be giving yourself such a step up in terms of relieving any back pain, helping you with the normal ailment of pregnancy, really helping to engage your core muscles and get them strong, which will help support your body as your body changes during the pregnancy. So a couple of other things I wanted to talk about. So balancing on the ball is really good, particularly in the third trimester, because what that does is it helps the baby come down, head down into the pelvis and start moving downwards towards and getting into the correct position for birth. So that's ideal as well. So again, the more you can do that, the better. The other thing to look at in terms of baby positioning is that the pelvis is gently tipped forward slightly. It's ever so slightly. So the tailbone is out slightly. So if you're sitting on a couch, your tail will be tucked under you and you'll be lying backwards into the couch, which is a tilted back position. This is the opposite. It's sitting you really upwards and keeping that tailbone slightly out. What happens at the front then, the pelvis is slightly forward, which is really encouraging baby, or the heavy part of baby, which is the back of the head and the spine, to roll around the front of your bump, which is exactly where we want it to be. So we want the back of the baby to be the front of your body, and we want the head to be down into your pelvis. So that's the perfect position, lying position for baby. And both of these positions, sitting upright on the ball and sitting in this way that you lift the pelvis and sit back, is going to really help make sure that baby assumes both of those positions in the later stage of your pregnancy. What else do I want to say about that? Yeah, just on the note of the tilting back of the pelvis. So naturally when you sit into a couch or you sit into a chair, you're tilted back slightly. I might just get you to tuck your tail underneath you. So you're in this kind of a position. Now, it's obviously supported, so you have the chair behind you, but you're in this position which allows the pubic bone to lift up and the tailbone to be tucked under you, which is really encouraging the heavy part of the baby to be tucked back towards your back. You can sit up, and that could create or could lead to a back-to-back position going into labour, which it happens, but if we can avoid it at all, we certainly would try to do that, and this will be one of the really good ways of doing that. Sitting upwards with your pelvis slightly tipped forward, or being on all fours is two positions that you would want to be in to try to encourage the back of the baby to come forward. So there are a couple of things that are really important to do. A couple of things that you could be doing while you're just watching television: sitting up straight, just bouncing as you have been already, and then maybe taking that side to side and forward and back. So you're kind of jumping yourself forward and back, side to side. There's a good movement or good mobility in the pelvis. You are certainly getting a lot of core control and contraction, contracting and relaxing, contracting and relaxing to stabilize you on the ball, and it's definitely helping your lower back create strength and your postural alignment to help keep you in the upright position with your shoulders strong back and down during your pregnancy. Okay, so that's it for this segment. I hope that you found that beneficial. If this is something you would like to explore a little bit more, to do more stuff at home, we have a full-length follow along DVD that you can watch, or video that you can watch, that brings you through a full series of exercises that you can be doing just while watching television in the evenings, but it will certainly support you and give you endless benefits during your pregnancy.